The other morning, my girls woke up and they coloured in for half an hour.
I know, I'm like fucking dealing with two knuckleheads in the back of my car who can get the most air in their mouth outside the window.
Fuck, that's so dumb.
I've got a new obsession.
Are we on?
Yeah.
Are we live?
We're live. Coming to you live.
What have you got for me, my
I've got
guy?
a new obsession. It's this guy on TikTok called Gator. His name's Gator. And all he does is he does like around the house hacks, but a lot of it has to do with WD-40. It is unbelievable what I think it's right up your alley.
Hold that thought.
Okay.
I want to know what these hacks are.
Okay.
Because I fucking love WD-40.
Oh my goodness.
Welcome back to Two Doting Dads. I am Matty J.
And I'm Gator.
And this is a podcast all about parenting. It is the good, it is the bad.
And the relatable.
And we won't give advice, but we will talk about WD-40. Give me a hack. What do you got?
I'll talk about it till the cows come home, literally. And then I'll spray him with WD-40.
Talk to me.
There's low odor now. You know how it's quite pungent
I love
sometimes?
it. That's what I
There's
want.
low odor now for more enclosed spaces. But who has time
Pansies.
for that? Mate, anything. Clean your fly screen. You can spray around the outer window to stop bugs getting in.
What?
You can spray it on your...
You can drink it.
You can drink it. Mate, you can do anything. And this guy is just like classic, just anything you can think of. He's got a hack for it. But when he gets a WD-40 out, you can see the passion in his face for WD-40.
And they've got no competitors. They've got the market all to themselves.
Yeah, what do they got? Like, honestly.
It's like that and olive oil.
Do you know what's another... Well said. Do you know what's another really good spray? It's called Start Ya Bastard. Have you ever seen it?
Where is it?
It's real. I'll show you. It's how you get your lawnmower started.
Can you buy it from Bunnings? Or
Yeah.
Is it,
It's called Start Ya Bastard. It's actually called Start Ya Bastard. My grandfather got me onto it when he was alive.
$16. 4.7 stars. Great reviews.
Yeah. What does it do? It's called, you can get your lawnmower started. You can get your car started. Your tractor. You got a tractor at home, do you?
No, I wish.
Not yet. But anyway,
wish.
that's my latest obsession.
Is this the manliest we've ever sounded on the podcast?
Well, yeah, I've got a tape measure here that says Keith.
Keith definitely has a bottle of Start You Bastard.
He would have he'd have a few half full bottles. I
Okay,
reckon.
talking about tape measures, housekeeping, Ash, people want to know, not really, but let's let them know where we're at with the studio.
Going into measure today, hence the tape measure.
I want to be honest here, and I don't want this to take the wind out of your sails,
Oh,
but I'm nervous
don't be.
because you're in charge. You're the construction guy, you're the project manager, you're the foreman, and this is your baby.
This is a high pressure gig, this one.
Very high pressure.
And as you can see by my demeanor, I am nothing but confident.
You're very relaxed.
Thank you.
Very limber.
I'm born for this. When I'm backed into a corner, that's when I do my best work.
So we are going to go measure up.
We are.
Okay.
Yes. In centimetres. Or mils. I'll make a decision when I get there.
Can I ask the Doters a question? Because I was putting forward a suggestion and it was shut down by everyone on the team. Ness, the editor, Vic, our EP, yourself, Ash, the co-host of this podcast.
What was it?
I said, what do we think about not a table, but a couch?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Slouchy.
Okay. A big sigh from Vic.
Vic, couch.
Couches feel too casual.
Well said.
We should start wearing suits.
And we have some very deep
Even it
conversations
out.
on this show.
Even it out. I think with the couch, I slip down it.
Yeah, you'd fall asleep.
And you'd be talking to me and be like, Ash, you never like shove.
Melted into the couch. Okay, fine. All right. Well, we'll do.
I think table.
We'll stick with the table.
If it's not broken.
I did say with the studio, I was like, well, let's just go and buy some furniture. And Ash was like, don't waste your money. Facebook Marketplace. So
I want something weathered. I want it to feel loved.
I like
Right?
that. I like that.
I want it to feel like, okay, well.
So my issue is with that. Or not my issue. My concern is if we can't find the table that we want in time. For when
we'll have to do it on the floor. No, we'll find it. It'll be my mission to find it. I'm already started. Never you mind. But if you have a table out there, you want to get rid of it.
has to be Sydney, but like 10 points if it's in Northern Beaches.
Oh, more than 10. If it's in North Sydney.
The reason I also like the table is because that's your roots. That's where you came from. Like you started on a table, just two guys having a chat. And I think when guys have a chat, they are at a table, usually with a beer. We won't do that anymore. But yeah, it feels more like authentic to who you guys are and your brand.
Feels more serious.
Okay, all right.
And then we're nothing but serious around here. What else you got? Housekeeping, Matt.
I had to do a test, and Vic, I think you may have done this. Ash, you're a spring chicken still, so there's no way you've done this.
Thank you.
Are you saying I'm old?
Yes. I got a letter in the mail where I was requested to attend a Services New South Wales centre with the letter and my license to make sure I could see.
Eye test.
Thank you.
I've done eye tests.
Have you?
Oh, I've not done this.
I've got glasses.
Yes, you are. That's right. You're a cripple.
Do you know anything about me?
I always thought they were fake, but whenever you wear those glasses, we always get a couple of comments, always either on the YouTube or someone's like, Ash looks great at the moment.
I've got them.
I'd put them on. Like, work to your strengths.
But you're meant to be the handsome one. That's why I leave them off.
We can both be handsome, right, Vic?
You're both very handsome.
Thank you.
Well,
You're married.
Hear that, Dan? Look out.
Hard to keep my eyes off you.
So
I
I
know.
had to go in there and I was like, I'm almost 40. And did you even, Vic, know?
I got no letter.
Wow. Okay. Well, I went in there. I was quite nervous because I was like, I'm going to fuck this up. It was so quick.
Because they can take the license off you if you don't. If they're
Right?
like, sir, can you see? You're like, who said that? Who said that? Let me feel your face. Sorry to the blind community out there.
When you're at a Services New South Wales, and it's just like Queensland Transport, it's where you go for your license renewal, there's always someone blowing up, isn't there?
Oh, my
Oh, always.
There's a couple of places I don't like. It's
very grounding.
Centrelink, and any doctor's reception.
There's always someone having to go. The guy next to me, he was like, I've been here for 45 minutes and have you been passing me around? And I was like,
Was that you, wasn't it? Who said that?
She wasn't even really paying attention. She was like, screaming behind her. She was like, what are those letters? And I was like, is that an O or a 0? I was panicking. Beads of sweat coming down. I got a couple wrong and she was just like, hey, get out of here.
I think some of them you meant to get wrong. So it's like, okay, well, I've seen that wrong because they projected it wrong on purpose.
What?
Yeah. What? So you passed.
I passed.
So you can drive more than a perimeter of 10 Ks?
I can. But interesting, you haven't had one. Fucking next thing they'll be like, come in, we're testing your hips. I'm like, damn it.
What's a test for hips?
Do a squat.
Do a squat.
And if you can't get back up, they take your license off you.
Yeah, sir. Squat down. Ooh, ask the grass? No, sorry. Actually, quickly, just want to give you an update on my current renovations. Floorboards.
Bloody hell.
Intact. Still.
Everything's floorboarded.
Everything's floor. There's a couple of spots that aren't.
What do you mean?
Well, there's
They're just
like
holes.
there is, and the thing is with tongue and groove flooring, which is the tongue goes into a groove, so it sits in there nicely, right?
I knew that.
If you miss a spot, it's really hard to then get. If there's a blank spot in the middle of the floor, the tongue and the groove and everything in. Oh, that's the situation I'm in.
Are we talking about you and April or the floorboards?
Both. Floorboards specifically. There's one on the entrance to the master bedroom that I reckon I hear about it 15 times a day. April's just like, so what are you waiting on to fix that? I'm just like, just the courage. I'm just looking for courage, really. So I just completely forgot about that project and I've started a new project, which is the skirting.
And then we pulled you into the studio.
Yeah, she's thrilled. Yeah, so all good on that front. Some of the skirting's gone down. I've been away for a week, so next week I'll hopefully be finished.
Next week?
Hopefully.
Next week.
Until I start a new project and completely forget about that one whatsoever.
What about when you put the holes in your kitchen?
The
bench.
The hole I've got in there.
Yeah.
It's still there.
Is it?
Yeah. The kids keep putting things in there. I'm hiding all my treasures in there. No, that's the next thing. Once the floors are done, then I'm going to put more holes in the wall.
Yeah. It's been going on a while now.
Well, I do
almost 4
have a
weeks.
regular job, which is this.
Oh, please.
It's not really a job, is it?
Please. Come on.
I do most of the work.
Wow, that is true. Why don't you come over and finish the flooring then?
I reckon she would.
I know. No, she's got to build a husband. She'd be like, just you do it and say I did it. Anyway.
I had a conversation just really quickly with a couple in the park, and I don't know if they listen to the podcast. I don't think they do, but if by any chance they are listening, I want to apologize. Just really quickly. I owe you an apology. On the weekend, we were at a park. We were waiting for ice creams at the little cafe. And as we were eating the ice creams, they were also sitting at a table not far from us. And I think the mum may have listened to a shitty little podcast called Life Uncut. It's terrible. It's not.
What is that?
I don't
never
know.
heard of it.
I don't know. Good luck to them. I wish
heard
them all the best.
Honestly, I heard it's dreadful.
Yeah.
But that's not.
I think they're
My
at the
words.
end of like not long to go now before.
You know when they're like, all good things come to an end? That's why it's still going, because it's not a good
It's
thing.
not good. It's not good.
No. I'm sorry, Laura.
And she goes, look, she had 2 kids, and she goes, I am actually pregnant with my third.
Oh, no.
To Laura, and she goes, look, be honest with me. Be real. What are the things that no one talked to you about with a third child? And
There'll be 3 of them.
I just waited. Laura said her bit, and she's a very positive woman, Laura, right? And she was like, look, it's beautiful. It is amazing. I love it. Like, it's the best thing I've ever done in my life. And I was waiting, and I was like, just going to wait until she's got she's wrapped up her sentence. And I was like, listen here.
Forget everything she just said. She's put on the front.
The husband was also there, and I was like, "Do any of you ever go away for work?" And they were like, "Oh, well," because when it happens, and it will, and you're faced with 3 children by yourself, you're gonna regret it. You will. It's just a fact. You're outnumbered. You're exhausted. You want it to end, and it won't. It'll continue. And I didn't get that hard.
How far along was she at this point?
I couldn't tell. She looked great. Like, really good. So it
Far
must have been
out.
early days. But I just said, look, it is hard when you're outnumbered and you're single parenting at times. There are moments. And then before I kind of gave her a second to respond, I was like, and another thing.
And her husband's like, preach! Let the man speak!
He looked pretty nervous.
Yeah.
Oh. How well behaved were the other kids?
They were actually pretty good. But I just thought, you know what? Like, I'm just going to give it to her straight.
Fair
I'm
enough.
just going to manage her expectations.
It's shit.
I want her to prepare for the worst, but hope for the best.
Yes. Expect the worst, but then get the best.
Right? Because if I'm like, it's fucking great, you're going to love it. This is beautiful. It's the best thing you ever did. When she's there at 2 a.m. with a screaming child, she'll go, fucking Matty J.
He was right.
No, but if I say it's going to be amazing,
Oh, yeah.
and then it's not amazing, she's going to come for me.
Yeah.
Right? I don't want a woman coming for me. Unless
Honestly.
she's my wife.
Oh, I was waiting for that. So
God, he's got it written down on his hand. He's got that punchline written down on his hand for sure.
I am so
He was
sorry.
like, I don't want anyone coming for me. Pause.
there was a pause.
Pause. Except my wife.
I've scripted the whole episode up until now.
And I'm looking behind me for a teleprompter.
No, I just said,
5 stars on the joke.
I just said, look, the hardest thing I find right now with 3 kids
Is make my wife come. Okay. Sorry.
Vic is very unimpressed with us right now.
I know.
I apologize. From this moment on, it'll be a clean episode.
Sure.
Well, not, because you've got to see what I got for you next.
I know. I said, look, the hardest thing right now is that with 3 children, the older 2, Marley is 7, Lola's 5, you're trying to give them as much time as you used to. You're trying to play with them, be present, give them attention, make them feel loved. But you can't because you've now got a newborn child. So you're constantly like kind of drip feeding your attention to them. Then at the same time, I'm looking at Poppy and I'm going, fuck, we're almost 7 months now. And that's just gone in the blink of an eye. And I'm like, I feel like, she's now crawling and I've not really savored enough of these newborn moments. And it's my last time I'll ever have a newborn. And so you're really trying to find this happy medium between giving the older 2 enough attention, but also attention to the newborn. And you can't. So you just feel like you're kind of just a bit shit, really, because you're being pulled.
You feel like you're not filling up the cups enough.
Thank
There's
you.
too many. You're outnumbered.
Too many cups.
You can only do what you can do. So I get it. But
And so then I looked at the couple and they were kind of like,
shaking. Yeah. Like rocking back and forth.
like a simple, hey, how are you? Yeah, I'm good, would have been suffice.
Yeah,
But
I
I
was just like, well, then this happened. You just give him a full rundown of everything that's happening.
it was nighttime by the time I finished talking. I was like,
She had the baby. She's like, it's actually 1 year old now. So have you finished?
and then Laura afterwards was like, what was wrong with you? And I was like, I just wanted to give it to them straight. And she's like, you've just traumatized them. And I'm like, is that a bad thing?
To be fair, you both gave him a little of something. So it's going to even out.
Thank you.
But I think, like, if you go in with it's all going to be fucking rainbows. You're getting ready to be hit in the face. Like, would you much rather be king hit or no, it's coming?
No, it's coming.
Yeah, I want to brace.
Yeah. Like, where are you going to hit me? In the kidneys? Cool. I'm going to
Let
like,
me flex my kidneys. Can you do that? No, it's not a muscle, it's an organ. Damn it. It's different. Matt, it's been a while.
I don't know if I want this part now.
Oh, yeah, you do. It's
I
been a
definitely
while.
don't.
It's been a while since we've celebrated on this podcast. And I use the word celebrated because I'm not here to shame any child or parent
No,
or whatever.
No, we would never do that on the podcast.
But it's been a little while since we've celebrated a decent poo.
yeah.
Okay.
I can't tell you how many times I do a poo and I'm like, I really want to send this to Ash.
I'm talking kid poo, bro. I don't want adult human
Okay,
poo.
noted.
No, don't send it to me, please. Oh, I've got enough mates who send me pictures of their fucking poo. Anyway, anyway.
Hang on a second.
It's been a while, but
Who is it?
it used to
It's
be
Miles, isn't it?
Yeah. There was an app called Rate My Poo. Remember that? It was really going around.
Okay.
Yeah. Back
Moving
on.
So it's been a while since we celebrated, but it's come to my attention. My friend who I went away with recently, which we'll talk about later, they have a little boy, same age as Oscar, which is turning 7 this year, and he's a once a week pooer, which baffles me.
My younger brother used to be one of those.
Yeah? Were they ever uncomfortable?
He would go to the bathroom for like a good 45 minutes.
Wow.
Once we were on a yacht on the Whit Sundays.
Sunk it.
And it was always a catamaran. So they have like those tiny little sea toilets. Fucking out of order. Couldn't handle
You
it.
hear this, boom, the boat's like wobbling. Once a week is crazy to me, and I think like, what the heck? Like, and also like they're so young that the PSI on their poos is just unbelievable. I reckon. So they have brought to my attention a week-long wait for this particular poo, which I'm going to show you.
Oh my God.
Okay,
Will
and
we post this one, Vic? We'll have to put like a trigger warning.
at first glance,
Because people out there, they are invested in this topic. Right, Dotas?
First glance, you're going to see it, but I want you to potentially zoom in to really get the full effect of this.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my God. Oh, that's nothing.
No. That's what I mean. Zoom. That's nothing. What are you pushing out? Look how it wraps down and around.
Oh my God.
It's like 3 feet long.
Oh.
Great little kid.
I can't.
Terrible bow. No, just like he's healthy. It's nice and smooth.
It's very dark. It's very
See it
dark.
wrap around?
Yeah.
Like a snake.
Takes a little left turn.
That's so gross.
And believe it or not, the last time we celebrated a poo was when I went to Bali that time and showed you a poo from
Of
that.
Macy.
No. Same kid. Macy's was the one that was it was girthy. Remember, it was like she pushed out an American football into a nappy. Anyway, we celebrate poos around here, and I think that is outstanding work. Keep it up, Lenny.
Just speaking of poos, very quickly, just very, very quickly, I went to a birthday party on the weekend. It was in Centennial Park. I had to go to the restroom. See, I'm trying to keep it clean, Vic. I went to the bathroom, and this is what I was faced with. If you were faced with a similar toilet like this one, answer me this, Ash. Would you A, just sit down and embrace the stainless steel, or B, would you squat?
Okay.
Hover, if you will.
Oh, no toilet seat. That's
Prison style.
that's a prison. Were you in prison? Where is this?
Centennial Park.
They need to update that.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, I know exactly where he is.
You've been there.
Now,
It's
I
awful.
come from a long line of hoverers. Okay, my dad was a hoverer. His dad's dad was a hoverer. His dad's dad was a hoverer because of spiders in the outhouse, but my dad was a hoverer because of hemorrhoids. Sorry, Dad. But I find that too much hard work. So I would gladly sit on that.
You've got great quads, though.
Quadzilla, they call me. The Pistons. But they're not hovering quads.
You know, the annoying thing was they had just cleaned the toilet, so there was still a lot of wetness on the floor. So my shorts, then the ends of the shorts then got...
Yes, that irks me more. Also, as well, what scares me is if I'm wearing quite a long T-shirt in a particular day and I go to sit down and I forget I'm on a long shirt, that I might accidentally poop in the back of my T-shirt.
You're wearing a dress? What are you doing?
Shirt skirt.
Nice. A muumuu.
But that's just a fear of mine.
How low are you putting your shorts when you're on the toilet?
Well, you want full range of motion.
Well, I was like, they were like around the knees, but then as I was hovering, then they dropped, and I was also scrolling on my phone. So multitasking, it was very hard.
I got a tip.
Go on.
Tuck the bottom of your shorts into your socks.
I was wearing like Crocs.
Well, that's your fault for wearing Crocs.
Thank you.
But
Thank you.
I do. It's a bad feeling when you stand up and you feel it on the back of your thighs, and you're like, "Damn it!
Yeah, and
Day ruined."
And I was wearing like creamy shorts. Anyway,
Is it piss or is it just wetness?
yeah, I know.
It's probably piss. Let's be honest.
Ash, we had our episode come out on Monday with the sexologist Juliet Allen.
Oh yes.
How much sex have you had since that episode?
Endless. No. Look, a moderate amount, a sprinkling, a dash, a tasting, if you will.
I will.
We definitely took a solid advice, which was to kiss my wife before I leave and when I get back.
But the issue with
And now
that,
she's like, oh, what do you want?
when Laura leaves, I've never brushed my teeth. And so I've got like fermented breath. I'm like, come here.
I don't know how people, like when you watch a movie and they wake up and they kiss, you're like, oh, is this a horror movie?
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
I did our business once.
Nice.
And happy to say that in that episode we talked about it's hard trying to make any noise because Poppy's in the room with us. I have built a cot. The cot is built. Poppy is in that cot in another room. So we did our thing.
What was the first word out of your mouth?
I was stuck in the Poppy.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Laura was like, talk, damn it.
and then also the cat was being so loud downstairs.
Is that you meowing or the cat?
And I was
Someone's
like,
purring.
did you hear that?
And you're like, oh.
And I was like, I think we're being robbed. Because shit was banging downstairs. The cat was making such a racket. And she was like, what do you mean? And I was like, I was very distracted and it was,
Yeah.
and then there was no Poppy in the room and it was
Everything was off.
a lot harder than I thought it was going to be.
Well, at least you tried.
If you know what I'm saying.
Oh, you have that written down on your other
That
hand.
was also
Yeah. It was a lot harder, wink, if you know what I'm saying. But I was distracted. Like, yeah, I haven't tried anything other than and look, I don't feel like the noise is a problem for us. I'm not sitting there being.
Go on.
I'm not.
Who's there?
I don't know if we're silent. Are we?
You're miming to each other?
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. The kiss, hello, goodbye. I think it's a good start for us.
I love that. And I hope all the dotas out there are getting their little kisses goodbye.
I hope they're getting some.
Yeah, aren't you?
Yeah,
Hey, you're smirking right now listening.
Yeah.
You big horn bags.
But also make sure you have protective sex. Unless you don't want to. Anyway, moving on.
Okay, breaking news.
Yes.
The one and only.
What do we got?
Victoria.
This is really on par with what you guys have already been discussing. So
Poo, sex,
So
or none of the
actually,
above?
This is coming from someone who always tries to move the topic away from the bathroom and toilets and poo.
I know.
Bit rich of you to choose this one, Vic.
Yeah.
I'm turning into you guys.
Literally.
It happens. Just embrace it.
Well, clearly I am. So
Nice.
take a listen to this. A new survey has revealed the average man spends 7 hours a year hiding in the bathroom, not for hygiene, but for a little peace and quiet.
Just side note, they're amateur numbers.
The study of 1,000 British men found 1 in 3 admit using the toilet as a personal escape zone, with nearly a quarter calling it their official safe space away from chores, noise and family chaos. Researchers say the bathroom has become the modern-day man cave, leaving women everywhere feeling validated but still annoyed.
You said British. You lived in London for a while.
I am British, actually.
7 hours? What's that?
Per year. What are these men doing?
How did they tally that?
Why are they even agreeing to take this survey? That's just like
Snitches?
when we have kids, we have a vow of silence.
Yeah. It'd be one guy.
Yeah, it was me. Vic, as a mum, you are a mother.
Indeed.
Surely you can just lock the door, right? Get some peace and quiet. Like, have you ever, with Dan, your husband, gone, hey, Dan, I'm just going to the loo, and then just going, it's nice in here?
Yes. I do lock the door, but if I do lock it, like the kids absolutely riot. So it's not worth it.
It's like when you're at work and the boss is not in that day. Is that what it's like when you're in the bathroom? The kid's like, no boss today, let's go. And they go crazy?
No,
or they just trying to get to you?
They're trying to get to me. They riot and they get very, very upset.
Like, I can smell her. Oh, sorry.
Maybe it's the fact that my business is quite a smell. So I don't think
Amen.
I don't think my kids want to be anywhere near me when I'm like,
Oh, yeah. I try and drag them in all the time.
yeah. And
I'm like, come here.
it'd be punishment, I think, if they were in the room with me.
Yeah, I think it's because most of the time I'm not doing a number 2. I'm just like sitting on the toilet so I can
Doing
get some
nothing.
space from them. So I can like, I don't know, write back to messages
Fair
or
enough.
emails or like just to have some away time because it's the one place they don't find us.
Are
But
you saying this podcast is edited in the bathroom?
It is for sure. Some of
No.
it, partial bits have been edited in the bathroom. I can feel it.
Definitely not. But our bathroom in our new place, it's behind the door. So you can't actually see it and it's almost almost like a little hidey hole.
A
And
nook.
so sometimes I keep the door open and then be in there so that it can't find me.
Genius.
Sometimes if I lock the door, I was like, what'd you lock the door for?
Yeah.
I was like, so the kids don't come in. She was like, well, they come in when I go. And I go, lock the door. Like, well, I get in trouble either way.
It is the one activity that I get peace and quiet. So yeah, I'm sometimes like, I'm quite regular. So, 4 trips to the bathroom in a day is not uncommon for me.
Really?
Thank you.
Get
Fuck,
that- You should get that checked.
Yeah, is that normal?
Look at his face. He's like, first the eyes, now the arse. What the hell? You are 40 this year. Next year.
Next year, 39. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Vic. Bringing all the hard-hitting news
That's all right.
to the doters. Like I said, amateur numbers, and I don't think over a course of a year, 7 hours isn't much.
Well, I'm intrigued to know if they did this study in Australia on Australian men, if there'd be similar numbers, because I feel like they'd be much higher.
This study is dangerous, and we need to put an end to it immediately.
Although, yeah, okay.
Study shows that men are pieces of shit. I have realized something which is pretty obvious. Maybe it's because my sister has been away for such a long time, and she's my go-to parent when I need to get some support.
What about me?
You live in the Northern Beaches.
Mean.
No, obviously you call me every now and then, which I really appreciate.
You never answer.
I know. I know. It's the fact that you're ringing that I'm like,
You're like, nah.
I won't pick up, but I just like that you're thinking about me.
It was a pocket dial.
It's a very toxic relationship.
Yeah, what the hell is that about?
No, so on Thursdays,
You ring, I'm like, yes, hello, talk to me.
I called you on Saturday. You didn't pick up.
After I was like, are you ever going to respond to me?
Yeah, you did send me a couple of messages I didn't respond to.
He's so bad.
No, because
mean.
he sends me the silliest things.
I'm
Vic.
a silly boy.
It's okay.
I'm silly.
I will be better on a text message.
I thought you would be silly with me.
But on a Thursday,
Serious, Matt.
Thursdays, I pick up the kids, right? And then I'm like, what to do with the kids? Because, I don't want to go home straight away because the kids are going to fuck the house up. I don't want to go to the beach because it's too cold now. So what we've gotten into a routine of doing is there's some tennis courts where my niece and nephew have a tennis lesson. And so my sister has 3 kids. They all go to the tennis courts because next to the tennis court is a park.
A spot of tennis.
I mean, it's tennis.
That's
Come
a
on.
rich person sport. I'm just be honest.
Kids play tennis. If
Our kids are little tennis stars.
if I was to say the kids do horse polo,
They do that too, don't they?
that's on Wednesdays.
And pony club on the school holidays.
Then fine, give me some shit. But we're playing tennis. Tennis is that's middle class, peak middle class.
it?
Yeah.
No, it's not. What's the sponsor? Rolex.
I don't think it's middle class.
Rolex is a sponsor of tennis tournaments, aren't they? What does that tell you? Oh, well, anyway, so I'm playing tennis with my Rolex on. Go. Finish.
So I thought to myself, this makes parenting a lot easier.
Okay.
The fact that I'm with my sister, we've got all the kids together. So whilst one of them is having a lesson, we will go down to the park. The kids are playing in the park. George brings his football. And there's also some goalposts. So we do some kicking. And I'm just like, this is what it's all about. This is my little village.
It makes it so much easier than taking them home and then being like, now what do we do? Because they're like, what are we doing here? Like they've spent all day. And sometimes they're a bit ratty. It's like, let them get ratty out there.
And the kids play together so nicely. They really do. They're all a similar age. And I'm just like, this is what it's meant to be.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And then next to the tennis court is a little community garden. Love this.
Sounds lovely.
It's just great, right? And what Marley's really into at the moment is making potions. Okay. And they were playing so well together. They were in the community garden. And I'm like, they're probably picking cucumbers or something. That's
like a
great.
witch.
Kind of, yeah, fairy, but sure.
Fairy. I forgot about them. Go. Sorry, Marley. That's what I meant. You witch.
How dare you?
Sorry. I just automatically go to the bad guys.
I know. But so she's making these potions. I'm there kicking with George. And I hear this blood-curdling scream.
Oh, no.
And you're like, please don't be my child.
You know your child screams.
I
too.
know.
I hate that the most.
And
You can't ignore it.
It was like she had been attacked. Like it was blood-curdling scream. And it was getting closer towards me. And I was like, damn it.
Bad potion.
And I was like, what have you done? And she's hysterical. She's like, ah! And I'm like, okay. Okay, what are we like?
What are we working with here?
What's the problem? Where does it
Was
hurt?
she intact?
Intact. I was like, I'm like a paramedic right now. I'm like scanning the body. I'm like, nothing's cut. Maybe a broken bone, dislocated finger. Scanning. Can't find anything. And she's like, it's in my face. It's in my eyes.
Oh.
And I'm like, fucking like, okay, what do we got here? And I'm like, she just can't get any words out because she's so hysterical. And even people in the park are like looking over like, oh my God, this is pretty serious.
They're really like, can you show your girl?
And yeah, we're having a nice
We're
time.
trying to have a picnic over here.
And I'm there, I'm trying to stay calm.
30 love. No, sorry. Sorry, I got tennis on the mind.
I'm enjoying the tennis right now. And then it turns out in the community garden is a little chili bush. And they have gotten the chilies, the small ones, they have ripped them up and they have then in this bowl put like chili water. And then she has unknowingly rubbed her eyes.
Or been there.
With the chili water. And then one of the other kids came over with a bowl and I'm like, what do we got here? And I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's just a bowl.
Chipotle.
Yeah. And then as well, I know it's in the eye. So I'm at the water bubbler I'm like, open your eyes, dunking her face in the bubbler. And I'm like, keep blinking. Let the water in.
You're waterboarding your
Yeah,
child.
literally. I was thinking to myself, how long is this going to last? And Marley's like, am I going to die? And I'm like, no, maybe. Yeah. And then this fucking guy comes over and his dog is thirsty because there's a lot of dogs in the park. And he's there waiting patiently. And I'm like, I might be a while here, dude. And he's like, that's okay. And then I was like,
You got an audience.
I'm like, we'll have a quick sip with your dog. And so I'm like, hang on, Marley, get Marley off the bubbler. And he starts giving his dog a drink of water. And it's a long drink.
Big old thirsty dog.
For like 3 minutes. And I'm like, do you want to hurry up? Because
this is awkward now.
my child's there like screaming. I'm like, fucking. One lady came over and said, should I call an ambulance?
Yes. Call a milkman. That's what we need.
And I was like, we're fine.
You don't want to learn that lesson that young.
Oh.
Have you done it?
I think like an acute.
I did it once years ago before kids. I was with April. We were at home. We were cooking. I did it then and I was like, oh no. And I realized before it stung that I've done this. They were homegrown chilies too. I've never grown chilies again because of this.
It's dangerous. It's like having a gun in the house. No point.
I know. It's so dangerous. Anyway, so I did it. And in the next minute, I'm in the shower and I'm like, bring me the milk. Anyway, so April's had
Do
to
you
bring.
put milk in your eyes?
I was in the shower just going.
Just
Dousing myself in milk. Trying to stop, and I'm just like, it's empty, get the oat milk out. The oat milk, the almond milk, the whole lot.
Soy.
The soy, bring it in, whatever you got, bring in the milk. There's a cow. It was dreadful.
It's horrific.
So I can't imagine a 6-7-year-old going through that. So like not even knowing really what a chili is.
Yeah, no idea.
Like, what is this?
She was like, she genuinely thought this was the end. This is how it was going to fucking all come to a closure for her. And then I knew Laura was driving home from work at the same time. And because we were in Bondi, I'm like, I'll call Laura. Because I was on the bike and I'm like, fuck. Like, imagine trying to put Marley on the back of the...
And getting wind in it afterwards. Oh my goodness.
So then I call Laura. And at the same time as I call Laura, because, kids hate water in their eyes.
Oh,
as
yeah.
well. So then she's like re-rubbed her eyes. I'm like, we're back to square one.
Oh, it is honestly.
Here we go again. I'm like, don't fucking touch your eyes. And then I call Laura on speaker and I go, where are you? And then Marley's going, am I going to die? And Laura goes, what's happened? I'm like, just where are you? She goes, what's happened? Doesn't fucking matter. Where are you? And then like, neither one of us wants to.
Yeah.
For 10 minutes. And I'm just like, where are you? And
We need assistance.
What's happened? Where are you?
Oh, God.
Guy's trying to fucking water his dog again. I'm like, fuck off, mate. Get your German Shepherd out of here.
His dog's parched.
Again. Luckily, Laura did a drive-by, threw Marley in the back of the car.
Oh.
They got home and the other kids were all like,
Chili, anyone?
it's just, it's the blink of an eye. It just goes from being,
It's
Sorry.
a rough week for the eye in the eye department for the Johnsons.
Sorry, Marley.
And she got summoned for an eye test the next day. It's like, Daddy blinded me.
1 second, everyone's having a great time. Next thing, child's going blind.
Nothing ruins a vibe like a chili in the eye.
And it's always when you think to yourself, you're like, this is nice.
Yeah.
This is
So
nice.
true.
I could get used to this.
You're like, actually, this is actually a really nice day.
we should do this more often.
And then something happens like
And then
that.
Marley comes and she's got a fucking samurai sword in her back. And I'm like, fucking hell.
And then they traumatize as well. They're like, I want to go back to that park.
I'll never go back to that park again.
And it's like, it wasn't the park. You were making potions with chili. Just stay away from the chili.
But also community gardens.
Don't put a chili in there.
That's fucking... And we did
What was next to the chili? Marijuana.
Yeah.
That'll fix it. Matt, I was away.
Again?
How dare
Jesus, what's this? A 20th holiday for the year? Fucking hell, paying you too much.
Well, I don't have a secondary house that I can go to that it's a holiday house. So I've got to go on trips. I'm not sure if you know what that's like.
I wouldn't know.
You know what it's like to be paid for those people going on. So we went away, went to Yamba, went to Blue Dolphin. Great for the kids.
Is that a caravan park?
It is a caravan park.
Love that.
Cabins. It was really windy, which was annoying.
All right, April.
We'll get there. Don't worry. It was really windy, which it's going to happen. But the cabins, wind does happen, guys. I hate to break it to you, but wind happens. No one knows where it comes from.
Who knows?
Something to do with high and low pressures. That's garbage.
Is that wind still going?
I think it's just momentum of air. And then
write that down.
Put it on a t-shirt. Momentum of air. But all the cabins were lined up next to each other, creating wind tunnels in between each of them. So it was kind of like you couldn't use that space. But great for the kids, okay? It's one of those parks that has pool, water slides, skate park, playgrounds, big trampoline, like bubble thing.
Heaven.
Great for the kids, but for us, it's like, okay, well, I feel like I'm just staying at a theme park, pretty much. Because then they're like, kids also don't understand that it's like when enough is enough to go home, especially when they're like, but it's here, you know? It's like, well, come in for dinner. They're like, yeah, but this is here.
But I'm on the trampoline.
I'm on the trampoline. So really good trip. A couple of things. Weather wasn't amazing, as I've said. But one thing I know...
Wind the whole time.
It was windy the whole time.
Shame.
Yeah. What I've noticed, and I've missed out on, is... So we went with another couple who have 2 kids, boy and a girl. Same age. Their kids are friends with our kids. Older boy, younger girl. And a couple of times when we were going places, the boys would want to drive together in their car, and then the girls would be in our car. And I was thinking, this is what it's like for Matt to have girls in the car. I'm a little bit jealous because they're just talking about rainbows. Macy was like, I like flowers. And Ziggy was like, I like rainbows and princesses. I'm like, this is delightful.
Yeah.
I fucking love this. I love this. Then I had the 2 boys in the car. Oh my God.
What are they doing?
Seriously. Oh, fucking farts. You smell like farts. Head out the window. They're like having a couple of fucking golden retrievers in the back and they're just like stealing shit off each other. They're like, oh yeah, you're fucking slow. Out the window.
Dad, I've just shit myself.
Literally. And it's just like kicking the back of my seat. I'm like, this is fucking chaos. So I don't know how boy parents do it at all times. And I was like, bring back the princesses and the flowers.
Where are the rainbows?
I know. And they're just like, oh, did you fart? No. And they're like, smell my finger. I was like, oh, God, fucking hell. Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad.
I always thought I wanted boys until I see young boys and I'm like, oh,
yeah.
awful.
And they're just like, oh, what did you come in cross country? Fucking shut up. Shut up and get the girls back in here.
The other morning, my girls woke up and they coloured in for half an hour.
I know, I'm like fucking dealing with 2 knuckleheads in the back of my car who can get the most air in their mouth outside the window.
Fuck, they're so dumb. Boys are dumb.
They're so dumb. It's raining. We're going to dinner. I don't care. Fucking God. Can we swap seats? We're driving. Yeah.
Can I just say though, you're saying like these kids are always talking about farting and stuff, and then here's you bringing proof.
Oh, wow, Victoria. How dare you? We're mature men.
It's the same thing.
Kind of.
It is a little bit similar, but
Yeah.
I sometimes, every now and then, I think to myself, well, what would life be like if I had a boy in the mix?
Yeah.
Wonder what that would be like.
And like the girls were like, oh, they were listening to Elsa and we're all singing. It's lovely. And the boys come in and they're like, disrespect your surroundings. They like put something heavier on. I'm like, Jesus Christ. They're like, Limp Bizkit, put it on. And I'm like, fucking hell, God. Anyway, the weather finally got to us. It wasn't the kids that got to us.
It wore you down.
It didn't wear me down. Look, honestly, and this is going to sound horrible, the thought of a family holiday is much better than the actual family holiday.
Yep.
I'll be honest. It's like we could do this at home because the kids are just like, there's, and I know it's not for me. Some of it's for me because it's like, well, it's meant to be a family holiday. I'm part of the family, I think. Anyway, it was.
If I'm not mistaken.
It's like, I got to beg to go for a surf. Please, can I go for a surf? I can't stand these kids and it's raining. Fuck. Anyway, the rain got to us in the end. It was the second last day.
Yeah.
And I planted a little seed with April about how about we drive all the way home in one stint instead of breaking it up for the kids, okay? Which is 7 hours. It's not that long for us, but for kids, it's forever.
It's a long way, yeah.
And I planted that seed early doors because I knew the weather was going to get worse.
How did you plant the seed?
I just said, how about we try? Because we're planning on driving to my parents at some point, and they're further. And it's like, they're going to have to do longer stints than that. And she was like, okay, yeah, that's fine. But that little seed planted the chance for her to be like, we could just go home. And on the last day, Mike and I had a surf in the morning and came back, and the weather was getting worse. And there was like a weather warning. And April was like, oh, maybe we should go. And I was like, what? Look, it's up to you. Yes. It's up to you. Totally up to you. It worked. Fucking worked.
So manipulative.
Sorry.
You're playing songs like Home?
Yeah.
Just like constantly.
I was like, oh, someone told me long ago where rain before the storm. Anyway, I was like, look, it's up to you. I'm easy. We've got one more night here. It's meant to get worse. You do what you need to do, knowing full well what's going to happen.
Was there actually a weather warning? Or
Yeah, there actually was.
there?
Yeah. And anyway, because of the weather, the towels didn't dry. And that really set her off.
You brought your own beach towels?
No, like towels, like cabin towels, beach. Any towel in the vicinity of that caravan park was not dry. That was the first thing. And then I realized how wet the floor towel was hanging up outside. I realized how wet it was going to be forever at this point because it was. So I placed it outside the bathroom when April's in the bathroom. And she's come out of the bathroom, stepped on a drenching towel and gone, that's it! We're going home! And I was like, no. Oh, no. You sure?
Did you try and get a refund on the last night? You can't, could you?
No, I'm not. I don't give a shit about that. Like, I'm out of here.
Money bags over here?
So anyway, around the time I made my first million. Anyway, so packed the car up and like we said to our friends, look, we're going to go. They were planning on going up to their family, which is further north anyway, the next day, early in the morning. So it was like, it was over.
Did the kids have any concept of time? Were they like, well, that last 2 days went real quick?
Yeah, when we were talking about it, I just dangled Popper in front of them pretty much. And I was like, we get to go and see Popper. And they were like, Popper, he's our favourite. Let's go. In the car, 7 hours all the way home. April in bed reading a book. Boom, done. And I got a head start on nothing. I had nothing to do. I just got a head start. But I wasn't on holidays anymore, and that was a fantastic.
You could have said that. If we go home, I'll do the skirting.
No, I didn't want to promise anything. Anyway, got home. Holiday ended earlier, which led me to ask the question to the doters, what has cut their family holiday short?
What's happened?
What's happened? So there is a couple of responses, which we will read out to you now. Okay, this one's from Kayla. A gnarly rat got in the tent and we all screamed, panicked, threw everything out into the bush, stomped the tent flat and waited in the car until morning. I was at night. We packed our shite from the bush and left as soon as the sun rose. Good memories.
What do you mean you stomped the tent flat?
The fact is I didn't know it was nighttime until she said we all spent the night in the car.
Camping is hard work. Camping is I think you've got to have some big balls on you if you're going to take the kids camping. Those people who take young children like under the age of 5 camping, bloody hell.
Nah, no thanks.
Wow. Obviously, if you're like a professional camper.
More of a resort guy myself.
I'm a big resort guy.
Someone's like, resort? Yep. Like, camping? Nope.
Okay, this is from Dominique. We left our family holiday early because on the way there, my husband took a wrong turn, drove our car into a waterway, which was deeper than expected. We stayed stranded for 6 hours in the middle of nowhere with nothing around us, no traffic, and with little reception on a long weekend, so no services wanted to touch us. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Then spent all of our holiday money on trying to get rescued.
Oh my God.
Long story short, we eventually had to buy a new car. What? And then ditch our old car at the holiday destination.
Oh my God.
That is awful.
Here I am complaining about wet towels.
Yeah. And then we stood on a damp towel.
And these people are just like, we don't have a car anymore.
Wow.
And it'd be funny if the car broke down on holiday, so we just moved there. We're there forever.
We don't live in Yamba.
Have you ever gone home from a family trip like when you were a kid?
I don't think we have.
I
But in saying that, we've always been in a hotel. Victoria, welcome on the microphone.
We have. In the bushfires of like 94,
Actually,
we had to leave our campsite early because all the bushfires were coming. And it was a real stress and rush. And as we were driving around, you can see the bushfires on the side of the highway. It was
it's scary.
scary, yeah.
Actually, yeah,
Kind of exciting.
Not to one up you, but
not to story top you, but the bushfires down the south coast 5 years ago, I think it was.
Yeah, I was there for a wedding. We left twice. Once we went camping. It rained the first day. Never camped again. And I was a kid. That was it. That was done. Dad took us home immediately. And then one other time, my sister had a lot of like allergies when she was a kid growing up. Poor thing. She could barely breathe. And she would have a nasal spray. And I remember we got like 5 hours up the road, forgot the nasal spray. And it wasn't back in the day when you could have like on your phone, your script and stuff. It was, you need to go to a doctor.
The nasal spray.
So we had to turn around, holiday cancelled.
Holy shit.
Dad was like, oh, fuck, no. Nah, that's 10 hours to get home, pretty much. I'm not going to then venture back out. Matt, we're currently running a segment thanks to ALDI, which is, what did you think you knew before you had kids?
This is a great one. This is a good one. Also, shout out to ALDI, who are currently paying the bills for us right now.
Yes, and pre-kid adults are delusional.
I did say if I could go back in time and punch myself in the throat for the things that I said before I had kids, I would.
Me too.
I would punch myself right in the Adam's apple.
Straight in that Adam's apple. So, listeners have sent theirs in, which is always a good lull. Just from Haley, that the terrible twos are the hardest. 3 is so much harder than 2, and both are a picnic compared to 9 and a tropical holiday compared to 15.
Haley, it just gets harder and harder.
Well, 3, I thought 3 was about teenager. Okay, so it's like having a teenager long before being a teenager.
But then it's like they get more and more smarter, and then they're harder to manage. And then they just, once they learn attitude, like once they learn how to talk back, then it's banging your head against the wall.
And they know what makes you tick as well. Ugh.
This one is from Abby. I always thought my kids would listen and I would never have to bribe them to make them listen.
Yeah, right.
Now it is bribe city in this place. They just don't fucking listen.
It goes from bribe to threaten real quick.
Every time in the bath, I'm like, on the shoulder, toothbrush. I'm like, thank you so much for brushing your teeth. Thank you so much. Thank you for brushing your teeth. Good girl. And then they'll finally grab it after like 5 minutes. And I'm like, thank you. There it is. Put your toothbrush in your mouth. Thank you so much. I really appreciate how well you're brushing your teeth right now. And they're just like, this guy never fucking shuts up, does he?
If someone from another planet was looking in on this, they would think we're so pathetic. They'd be like, look how pathetic this fully grown man is. On my country of Volk, sorry, on my planet of Volk, we make kids brush teeth. They brush my teeth.
It's just like, fucking hell.
It's just like, they'll get it. They'll get what they want, and then it'll turn into me threatening to take it off them, whatever I bribe them with. I'll take it off you. All right, this one's from Laura. That having 3 boys is fun. Imagine what those car rides are like. Now I'm just glad if we don't end up at the hospital every night.
Once again, so glad I don't have boys. To think there was once a time when I was like, oh, I'll never get to have a boy. I'm so upset. Now if a boy comes near me, I'm like, fuck off. Last one from Simone. I never thought I'd have a kid hide crayons in his foreskin or shove a blowfly in his ear. Oh my God. Then he tried to get it out with an earbud, so it got distressed and dropped all its Oh my God. Once again, boys, delivering the goods.
It's like, just expect the worst. Like, Putting a crayon in your 4E.
I wish I could.
Decent. Well, you could pre-6.
Yeah, pre-6 when I got...
Oh, those are the days.
Do you remember being at the supermarket before you had kids and you'd look at a child having a meltdown, like on their back, kicking and screaming? And I think to myself, that is such a neglectful parent, unable to control their child. Like they really should.
I always thought my kid will never do that.
No.
Bullshit.
No, when they have a meltdown, I'm just like, well, I'll just sit here in silence until that wears down, and then you got to wait, and you're like, and people stare at me. I'm like, what? What is it?
I just pretend they're not mine. I'm just like, whose kid's this? Come and get your kid.
Oh, God. Oh, God, gosh. Oh, look, we might not have parenting figured out, but we can still be smart at the supermarket. Take the ALDI IQ test today at ALDI at iq.aldi.com.au and find out if you are a true grocery genius or not.
Yeah, shop smarter when you shop at Aldi. Aldi, good, different. Matt, it is Mother's Day this weekend, so we thought we would send a little message to our wives and the mother of our children.
Yes, and also a little reminder to any dads who may be listening, do not forget. Do something right now. At a bare minimum, put on breakfast, take the kids out the house, and give your beautiful partner just a little bit of reprieve from the children. Maybe a foot rub.
Ooh.
Yeah, you like that.
With no expectations.
Yes. Include that
Disclaimer.
point.
Yeah.
So we're 5 minutes in and you're still at naked?
Here's my foot. Oh, no.
Can I ask, how often do you sit down and make an effort to like let April know the gratitude that you have for her?
Every day?
Do you?
No.
Fuck, I don't do it enough.
No. It's sort of like life gets in the way. You sort of try and do little things here and there to make sure that they know that you're thinking about them, stuff like that. I think like my wife's love language is what? Acts of service. So if I've cleaned the house and made the kids lunches and stuff, she's just like, chef's kiss. And it's only those, sometimes it's those little things. It's all they need, all they want.
And can I just add to that? For me, a handwritten card from Dan is one of the best parts of the present, despite the present, like love the present, but...
You heard that, Dan? Don't get the present, just write on a card.
The card he writes, he only writes is short and sweet, but that little message just to know is that acknowledgement of what you're doing. If you're not sure what to do for Mother's Day, that is the bare minimum of what will make her smile on Mother's Day.
But also we'll add that we decided to write these letters without being prompted by Victoria. For the record.
Did we? I don't want to make any promises. April, happy Mother's Day, babe. You're the beating heart and the muscles of this family. The way that you love our kids, you cuddle them, you're so calm, and you give them endless love. The kids absolutely worship you, and honestly, so do I. You make motherhood look effortless, even though I know it's anything but. You also know your way around a family calendar better than anyone I know. Thank you for loving our family the way you do. The kids and I would be lost, literally, without you. We'd have no clean clothes and meals would consist of corn thins and yogurt pouches. Also, thank you for tolerating a husband who impersonates you for a living and still occasionally needs supervision himself. And when I say occasionally, I mean all the time. You're an incredible mum and I'm so proud to call you my wife. Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Well done, Ashton.
Thank you, ChatGPT. No. Just gave me the template, okay, guys?
Laura, nothing really prepares you for being a parent. No book teaches you how to love your child in the moments they make it the hardest. How to find patience at 2 a.m. when you haven't slept in days. How to be present after a day that has emptied you. And how to make them feel safe just by being in the room. Looking back, it seems impossible to believe that you were unsure if you'd be good at this because you make it look so easy. But as effortless as you make it appear, I want you to know that I see everything that you do. You're raising our girls to be powerful, confident, unapologetically themselves. Not because you've raised them to be, but because they watch you live your life that way every single day. There is only one other person in this world who understands the love I have for our children. And sharing that with you will always be one of the greatest privileges of my life. To my partner, my teammate, and my soulmate, happy Mother's Day.
Very good. Wow.
Would be nice if you didn't lose your phone every 5 minutes. Or get parking fines like it's a hobby, but...
We're not talking about your flaws. We're not talking about your flaws. We're building them up. But make sure you do something nice for the mother of your children and your mum, of course, this coming weekend because it is one of the most important days in the calendar.
Absolutely. To all the mums out there, Happy Mother's Day. And I do also just want to give a nod to my own mother as well, who I don't give her enough credit for the amazing job that she has done. And I even now, as she lives with me and keeps our household running, she works fucking tirelessly, and I do nothing but annoy her constantly. To my mum, I love you. Also, you are incredible. Thank you.
Yes. Same to my mum. She won't listen. But when I sent her this podcast first time we did it, she said, I listened to 15 minutes and I got the gist. So happy Mother's Day, Mum. Love you. And we should get out of here.
We should. If you've enjoyed this episode, please leave us a review. But now, as you know, we're no longer asking for reviews, although they have really dried up. I was like, fuck. Can you please follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts? So wherever you're listening to this podcast, make sure you follow, because that's how you get it delivered directly into your inbox. It is a fuel that keeps us going. And also follow us on
social media, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, or you can send us an email at hello@twodatingdads.com. Goodbye.
Bye.